And we're just practicing the answer to chess in this session. It's the new live feature on this site. It's been going for about maybe a year or something. Playing 1500. I'm going to take the knight off the board. It's my bad bishop, might as well get it out of the way. Still not getting used to not being able to do arrows on this thing, but we'll try our best. Let's stop this pawn from pushing any further. I think they're making space to attack the rook. Yep. We'll be looking to hit the center here with the pawn, maybe. Open up the... yeah, so they stopped that already. It's like they can hear us. So we can still hit, but the bishop's not going to take back. Knight's in a funny looking position. Continue with it anyway. Not going for that, so we'll take the pawn. Looking a bit arty. So they're more tactical than positional, like the 1500s. It's tempting to take this one, but it does kind of open up space in front of our king. There'll be queenside castling. Sometimes don't have to worry too much about that. Can take, takes. He's going to have to do a bit of movement. But his queen will be looking to shoot down here at some point. We can take this pawn, the queen can come up. Obviously the queen will get challenged. Would hit this pawn, but he just pushes past. I think we'll take. It's going to go with... oh, you can't do arrows, dude. It's going to take anyway because he wants to open up the space in front of our king. If he does take, he loses the knight because the bishop can take the knight for free. So bishop can attack the queen. Queen probably just sliding here because it wants to stay in front of ours. Let's hit the queen. We do have the rook opposite their king at the moment. It might go. Oh, he's moved. Moved the queen. You can hear it make a noise. So we can take. We're a bit skeptical about taking because now he's got space in front of the king. Can't go here because we don't have any support. Knight can attack the queen. Gonna be a bit home alone. Bishop takes, queen takes, knight jumps. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So it's got 10-second increment. Let's take. Ideas were on this pawn, but he's gone castle quick time. So we can take, the queen takes rather than the pawn opening up. And we should take the knight. Queen comes here. Attack the queen, doesn't want to exchange. Bounces around a bit. Maybe comes here to attack the pawn. Let's take the knight. We have access to a pawn here. I don't know. Ooh! Actually taken with the pawn. Didn't want to give this pawn up. Push up. Queen puts a check on. It's not a very good check though, is it? Because the rooks then come here, then they're facing our king. Bring the rook across. I think the queen will be coming here. They'll be looking to put some pressure on this pawn. With the two that they've got going here. Yes, exactly. Queen is currently protecting that pawn. If we did go up, it could come down with a check on the king. So we have to move. There'll be a pawn for a pawn, so do we just do this first? His rook comes to defend the pawn, and then everybody's happy apart from this pawn. Sure, they would have worked it out, so we're going to be on the bishop. Does the bishop do something funky? Comes back and gets another pawn. I don't really want to be a greedy munching queen. I'm trying to look at their position on the board to make sure it's safe to take these pawns. Okay, so we can take this. Bishop's looking to come across and hit the king side. Okay, we'll take. Try and go for a trade with the queen. Since we're up a few pawns, they've got doubled here, so we can, I think, afford to double one of the pawns we've got. But they probably won't go for the exchange anyway. Need to pull the screen down a bit, don't I? Better. Alright, so the bishop's move, like we said, trying to make its way across. We're not necessarily putting a check on the queen. Yeah, on the queen. We could come here, but we're going to get taken. What we wanted to do, I don't want my queen on this other side of the board, really. Let's bring it here. Time's running down. It's a 10-second increment, yeah. Poor knight. It's not really getting much of a stretch. I think it needs to get here and here or something like that. Oh, it's looking to open up the space around the king. Don't know if we'd get the bishop off the board. Better check on the king. Are we falling for something? Queen comes, bishop goes back. Can't go back because it's unchecked. Can go here. Queen stops, we take. Seems okay. Going for that, so we go here. Rook takes the pot. No, fair enough. We just take the rook. Just think because the pawn can't take, but we've got the queen here. The rook did take the pawn. Looking to double up on the queen, so he's expecting us to come here. His rook's just going to come here. We did say the knight was looking really to come here, didn't we? I think we should do that. Rook taking the pawn's not going to work. It's going to bring the knight across. Needs to get in the game. Sit it here. The queen and the king are supporting. The knight's now attacking the rook as well. And supporting the pawn. Looks like they're giving up pieces. Can go for the exchange because we're opposite the king. So they either have to take or they lose the queen. And obviously we lose our queen as well. Going to take with the check. I think this should be pretty straightforward now, shouldn't it? The knight has got no protection. We can put a check on the king, or we can just... We're going to lose the pawn, but we'll put a check on the king. King comes down. Nothing can support. But we're going to lose the pawn, aren't we? Can we do anything? Put a check on the king. Position checks. Position checks, captures threat, support, blocking, back to position. It's not going to impact our position badly, is it? So he goes back. Still going to lose this pawn, but we've got many pawns. We don't need to lose too much sleep over that. Don't know what. Okay, and they've disconnected.